Behind the grand walls of the Agra fort, where kings and queens walked, a love story was hidden, one that no one knew, one that was forbidden. A love that started with a glance, grew in the shadows, and fought against the very walls that tried to keep it apart. The first meeting, a glimpse of love. Salim, the young prince, was always surrounded by royal duties. He was being trained to rule the empire, but his heart was elsewhere. One evening, as he walked through the grand hall of the palace, he saw her, Anarkali, a beautiful dancer, moving gracefully with the rhythm of the music. Her eyes met his, and in that moment, Salim's world changed. He had seen many beautiful women before, but something about Anarkali was different. "Who is she?" he asked his servant. The servant replied, "She is just a dancer, my prince." But Salim did not see her as just a dancer. To him, she was the one who had captured his heart. The forbidden love, a secret in the shadows. Anarkali and Salim could not meet openly. She was a dancer in the royal court, a common woman, and he was a prince. Their love was not allowed, but Salim could not forget her. He found ways to meet her in secret, hiding from his father's eyes, in the shadows of the palace. One night, Salim quietly entered the garden where Anarkali was resting. "Anarkali," he whispered, "I cannot stop thinking about you. My heart belongs to you." Anarkali looked around, nervous. "But we cannot be together, Salim. You are the prince, and I am just a dancer. The world will never allow it." Salim smiled and held her hand. Love does not need permission. The king's anger, the wall between them. Salim's father, Emperor Akbar, soon found out about the secret love. He was furious. "You are the prince," he shouted. "How can you fall in love with someone like her? She is a dancer, not of royal blood. You must forget her." Salim, heartbroken, tried to explain. "Father, my heart cannot forget her. She is more than a dancer to me." But Emperor Akbar was strong and refused to listen. He ordered that Anarkali be locked away so that Salim would never see her again. The final decision, a love torn apart. Salim could not accept his father's command. He begged Emperor Akbar, "Please, let me see her once more. I cannot live without her." But Akbar was firm. "You will never see her again." Salim, in anger and sadness, shouted, "Then I will leave the palace. I will never rule if it means living without her." But even in his anger, Salim knew that he was trapped. He could not escape the walls of the palace, nor could he escape his duty as a prince. His love for Anarkali, though pure, could never change the rules of the empire. A heartbroken prince, love that lasted forever. Years passed, but Salim's love for Anarkali never faded. He became emperor, but his heart was still with her. The walls of the palace could never keep his memories of her locked away. Though Anarkali was gone, Salim never forgot her. And one day, when Salim built the beautiful place in honor of his love for a woman, it wasn't just a tribute to a queen, it was a symbol of his love for Anarkali. Though they were never able to live together, their love was immortalized in the white marble, a love that could never be forgotten. The message of the story. The love between Salim and Anarkali teaches us that true love cannot be held by walls or rules. It may be hidden for a time, but it will never die. True love is stronger than anything, even time and distance.